Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will start the first lecture that will talk about Allah in Himself. Chapter number 2, verse number 255. This verse is called Ayat-ul-Kursi. First, I would recite this verse in Arabic in every lecture. Then, each lecture will be divided into four parts. Number one would be the introduction of the passage. Number two, translation and explanation of the passage. Number three, theme of the passage. And number four, importance of this theme in Muslims' lives. Now, the recitation of Ayatul Kursi, chapter number 2, verse number 255. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم صدق الله العظيم. Now, as I said before, lesson will be divided into four parts. First part is the introduction. Now we will do the introduction of Ayatul Kursi. Ayatul Kursi is a verse of chapter that is named Surah Baqarah. The Arabic word ayat means verse, and the Arabic word kursi means throne. Throne seems to be a bit difficult word. To make it easy, in easy word, throne means chair. Understand? The chair where we sit on. As this verse talks about Allah's throne or Allah's chair, and that specific chair is even bigger in size than the seven skies and earth. Therefore, this verse is named Ayatul Kursi. The second part is translation and explanation. Now, understanding translation is very important because if you are able to understand translation very well, then it means that almost half of your problem is solved. And then you can also make its theme, topic, subject in your own words and can elaborate it as well if someone asks you about the specific verse. Then we go to the translation. I am reading from the screen. As you can see, it says, Allah, there is no God but He. Now, Allah is the personal name of God, who does not have any defects or shortcomings, and His attributes are unmatchable to any other creation in this world. Then the translation says, see on the screen, the living, the self subsisting, eternal. Now I will explain these words. As you can see on the screen, the living. The living means that Allah existed from the beginning, even before world came into existence. The second word is self subsisting. Self subsisting means that He will continue to exist forever. Eternal. Eternal means that He will exist forever even after the world ends. Meaning that Allah does not need anyone's help to do anything in this world, but the whole world needs His help. And without Allah's help, no one can do anything. Allah has no partners in His power or authority. As Quran says, and your Lord is only one God, that is Allah. Let's see the translation again. Then it says, no slumber can seize him nor sleep. It means that the word slumber, it means getting asleep for a second or two. And the word sleep is a common word. It means a complete sleep or rest. Its explanation. as humans need sleep, and when they sleep, they cannot do their activities. Therefore, Allah does not need sleep. Allah does not require rest. Allah does not require sleep and is free from all other shortcomings that humans have. Then let's see the translation again. His are all the things in the heavens, skies, and on earth. Who is there can intercede in his presence except as he permits. It means that first we will see the word intercede. There's a difficult word in it. Intercede. Intercede means requesting Allah for someone else or asking for forgiveness for someone else. Now, to elaborate it, no one can use his influence for requesting someone's forgiveness unless Allah Himself permits you to do so. Then see on the translation again. It says, He knows what is after or behind them, nor shall they compass any of His knowledge except as He wills. Now, this means that no one has more knowledge than Allah. Allah knows what is after and behind Him, and nothing in the skies or earth is hidden from Allah. He knows the past as well, and He knows the future also. As the Quran says, it is He who knows what is open in speech and what you hide in your hearts. And no one can take away anything from His knowledge unless Allah Himself passes away to anyone whom He wills. Now let's see the translation again. It says, His throne, chair, chair, extends over the heavens and the earth. Throne, as I said in the introduction, is Allah's chair, and this specific chair is so big in size that it is even bigger than the seven skies and the earth. Then the translation again, let's see on the screen. And He feels no fatigue in guarding and preserving them, for He is the Most High, the Supreme. The word fatigue. Fatigue means tiredness, meaning that Allah maintains the existence of skies and earth, and also is its only creator, and does not even get tired, unlike human beings who after doing some hectic work get tired. Now let's come on the third part, that is the themes of this passage. As you can see on the screen, this verse is explaining the oneness of God, that there is no God except Allah, and it is giving its reasoning that as Allah's attributes are unmatchable and incomparable to any other creation in this world, therefore Allah is the only one who should be worshipped. Supreme power and authority belongs to Him only. He is the exclusive master of the heavens and the earth. The second theme is that, as you can see on the screen, Allah has no partner in His attributes also. As He has no partners in worship also, Allah does not have any partners in attributes also. He is ever living, supporter of the entire universe and all knowing. The third theme is that you can see on the screen, Allah is free from weaknesses or limitations that ordinary lives have, and He alone is worthy of worship. The last theme that we can find from this passage is, none of His creatures can intercede in His affairs of the kingdom. And this conception is presented with different styles at different places in the Holy Quran. Example, Surah Ikhlas describes the oneness of God in terms of his absolute existence. Allah says in Surah Ikhlas, He is alone. Allah says, He is alone and has neither father nor any children. Now the fourth part, that is importance of this theme in lives of Muslim today. As you can see on the screen, belief in oneness of Allah protects a Muslim from shirk, and shirk is making partners of Allah. And if a Muslim is not a true believer, that is, his life is not free from shirk, that is, making partners with Allah, that specific Muslim will not be rewarded paradise in the life hereafter. Therefore, Muslims are bound not to associate any partner with Allah in his existence. As you can see on the screen, attributes or worship, otherwise, they will commit shirk, which is such a heinous crime that Allah never forgives. Shirk or making partners with Allah is the greatest of all sins. The next important point, as you can see on the screen, is when a Muslim believes that Allah is watching him all the time, he will stop from committing worldly crimes like theft, robbery, drinking, bribe, etc. He will refrain from all kinds of moral and social evils. The other thing that in this passage Muslims learn is that when a Muslim believes that it is only Allah who has unlimited powers and authority, then the Muslim will not seek help from other deities, and the Muslim will obtain spiritual purity and dignity by bowing down only before Allah, instead of asking the so called holy men or attending shrines for the solution of his troubles. He will supplicate only to the real source, that is, Almighty Allah. The last theme is that this verse also refutes the notion that on the day of judgment, prophets, saints, and angels shall wield influence and force Allah to pardon their followers. No intercession will be granted. No intercession will be granted except with the permission of Allah. Now, the practice questions. Question number 1. Write the themes of Ayat-ul-Kursi. Question number 2. Write the importance of theme in Muslims' lives. Thank you.